We are joined tonight here on Top Story by the mayor of Providence, Rhode Island, Brett Smiley, and Providence Chief of Police, Colonel Oscar Perez. I thank you both for joining the broadcast. I know you guys are both incredibly busy trying to find this killer. Colonel Perez, I'm going to start with you. This investigation now topping about 50 hours. But up until a few hours ago, we just had one image of a person of interest. Why is this investigation taking so long, and why is it so difficult for your brave men and women there in the police department?
Yeah, thank you. No, sometimes, obviously, as I said it, as a seasoned investigator, almost 32 years, and I speak for the members of law enforcement. When you investigate something, it takes different directions. And you have to understand that sometimes tunnel vision kicks in. Sometimes you have to make sure that you examine evidence, you take the information, and you move on. And so it's been now 50 hours. But I'll tell you that the best thing that we have here in the police department is that we have some dedicated detectives. And we're collaborating with so many different agencies, including federal agencies, municipalities, and obviously we're going to be able to continue to gather more evidence to be able to identify and hold this person accountable.
Colonel Perez, do you have any idea who this killer is?
Yes, that's something that we're investigating. We're going to continue to build on. I'll tell you that what's great about this state and about this city is that we are very united. We have many partners, and we really care. We're proud of this city, this great city. And so I'm hoping that based on the images, the videos that we just released, that someone is going to be able to identify this individual.
Mayor, you know, we heard Aaron there say that you told the community you don't think there are other threats. Do you know that for certain?
I know that we have not received any credible, specific, or actionable threats since 4 o'clock on Saturday when this tragedy occurred. Anything related to this incident, we've not received a single credible threat. That is true. And so it's Monday afternoon now, Monday evening. We wanted kids to go to school today. They did so safely. Individuals have to go to work. Families have responsibilities that they need to tend to. And so we have really flooded the neighborhood and the city with additional law enforcement resources just to provide a stronger sense of safety and some reassurance to understandably anxious neighbors.
Colonel Perez, in the last few hours, your department and the FBI have released lots of videos and images of this person of interest in the surrounding neighborhood. You see them here on your screen. We're going to play it here in a moment. But nothing from on campus or inside that Brown Engineering and Physics building where the shooting took place. Why is that exactly?
So we're very limited on the evidence that we've been able to seize from the university itself. And so we've been now, obviously, as you saw in the images that you showed us, that we've had the old tactics of police and just detectives on foot and collecting evidence. But we've been very limited on the evidence that we've been able to seize from inside the university.
Colonel Perez, you know, do you think the killer knew that building didn't have enough surveillance cameras?
So we're not sure of that, but I'll tell you that we're going to continue to investigate. And those are the same questions that we have as far as how much he knew, the intentions, and why did he pick this specific classroom. But those are unanswered questions, but we're hoping that we'll continue to develop evidence to get those answers.
Mayor, when a horrific crime like this happens to a community, it's terrible, right? You can never really plan for something like this because these killers find different methods. They use different disguises. That being said, was your city, is this department, were they prepared enough for something like this?
I believe we are as prepared as we could be. You're right. There's no substitute, and we certainly hoped that we would never find ourselves in this situation. But with acts of violence like this occurring around the country, the responsible thing is to prepare as if it could happen in your community. And so we have trained for this. About 18 months ago, we did a full-scale active shooter drill in one of our schools. The coordination and collaboration between the departments that the colonel keeps talking about is going well because they train for that regularly. As recently as 6 months ago, there was a joint operation between Brown PD and Providence PD. This is a well-trained and equipped department, but also all of us in city government. I've been heartened by the support and the outreach that I've received from my fellow mayors around the country. But one of the just depressing facts is I've received dozens of texts from other mayors saying, I've been through this. We're here for you. Call us if you need help or advice. Sadly, this happens far too frequently. But in this moment, what that means is that there are people wanting to help our community.
Yeah.
We are accepting that help with open arms, and we're grateful for it.
On that point, there have been so many school shootings, even on college campuses. This is Brown University, an Ivy League school, one of the greatest schools in the country. How was somebody able to access that building and kill 2 students, injure 9 others in this day and age?
So, Brown University is a little bit unique from other universities, and it's something that I think is beautiful, which is it's an open campus integrated with the neighborhood. This is not a school that has a wall around it or a fence around it. And honestly, I hope they don't go to that in the future. It's part of what helps Brown be such a rich and important partner to us. Neighbors walk their dog through campus, and I hope that can continue, and I think that it will. As was reported by Brown Provost Frank Doyle on the first day, because while it was a Saturday, it was during the final exam period, and so there were 2 final exams taking place. The shooting occurred in a room where there was a study session taking place. It was 4 o'clock in the afternoon, and so the exterior doors were unlocked, and that would have been typical on campus. That wasn't a failure of protocol or anything like that.
Colonel, you hear this, and you've seen school shootings all across the country, and sometimes they're kindergartens, sometimes they're universities. I mean, was that too soft of a target for this guy?
Well, I mean, when you look at it, it's like the mayor stated, it's just it's a historic area of our city. Like you stated, Brown is a great school. Unfortunately, this occurred, and it's unexpected. I mean, many times you have places that are pretty secure, and as you stated, Florida, Virginia, and same incidents have occurred. And so you just, I feel that at the end of the day, it's just a criminal, violent criminal that decided to pick this location for whatever reason, and it's very unfortunate. But I think that, it's something that we have to look at as far as occurred here. So,
Colonel Perez, what's your message to that killer tonight who's still out there?
And I'll tell you that we have some dedicated professional officers in the city that we're collaborating, and that we can't wait to put handcuffs on that person. And if he's watching, that he needs to realize what he did and come forward and turn himself in.
Mayor Smiley, Colonel Perez, I'm sorry your city is going through this right now, and I hope you find that killer at some point.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We thank you for watching, and remember, stay updated on breaking news and top stories on the NBC News app or watch live on our YouTube channel.